Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Albums: Live Bullet, Against the Wind, Stranger in Town, It's a Mystery, Greatest Hits, More Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, 10 of 541, Greatest Live Bands of All Time, 54 of 152, The Best Hard Rock Bands / Artists, 19 of 115, The Best Bands with Colors in Their Names. Heart. Albums: Dreamboat Annie, Little Queen, Heart, These Dreams, Greatest Hits, Bella Strange, More Heart, 1 of 151, The Greatest Chick Rock Bands Ever, 6 of 106, Which bands or musicians do you most want to see before they or you kick the bucket, 188 of 294, The Best Pop Artists of the 1980s. Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Albums: Buddy, 20 Golden Greats, What You've Been a Missin', What You've Been a Missin', The Buddy Holly Story, That'll Be the Day, Peggy Sue, etc. More Buddy Holly, What Actually Happened the Day the Music Died, 370 of 739, The Best Singers of All Time, 74 of 603, The Best Rock Vocalists. ZZ Top. Albums: Tres Hombres, Eliminator, Rio Grande Mud, Greatest Hits, Fandango, More ZZ Top, The Best ZZ Top Songs of All Time, 51 of 94, The Best Trios of All Time, 3 of 93, The Best Opening Act You've Ever Seen. Foo Fighters. Albums: Wasting Light, The Color and the Shape, Foo Fighters, One by One, There Is Nothing Left to Lose, More Foo Fighters, The Best Foo Fighters Songs of All Time, 26 of 356 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 4 of 383, The Greatest Musical Artists of the 90s. Pearl Jam. Albums: 10 vs. Vitalogy, Binaural, No Code, More Pearl Jam, The Best Pearl Jam Songs of All Time, 8 of 179, The Best Bands that are named after foods, 16 of 23, The Best Band Name Origin Stories. Metallica. Albums: Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Metallica. Santana. Albums: Abraxas, Supernatural, Legacy Edition, The Best of Santana, Caravanserai, More Santana, 73 of 126, The Best Black Rock Bands, 10 of 73, The Best Jam Bands, 23 of 133, The Best Stoner Rock Bands. Prince and the Revolution. Albums: Purple Rain, Around the World in a Day, Parade Music from the Motion Picture Under the Cherry Moon, When Doves Cry, Dream Factory, More the Revolution, 12 of 114, The Best Musical Artists from Minnesota, 212 of 419, The Best Experimental Bands / Artists, 9 of 23, All the Arroyo Seco Weekend Acts We Saw, rank. Simon and Garfunkel. Albums: Bridge Over Troubled Water, Sounds of Silence, Bookends, The Graduate, The Concert in Central Park, I Am a Rock, etc. More Simon and Garfunkel, The Best Simon and Garfunkel Songs, 98 of 295, The Best Duos of All Time, 10 of 816. These poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. The Doors. Albums: The Doors, L. Woman, Strange Days, Morrison Hotel, Light My Fire, More, The Doors, the best Doors albums of all time, 152 of 219, the top pop artists of the 1960s, 11 of 66, the greatest rock band logos of all time. Journey. Albums: Escape, Frontiers, Evolution, Journey, Departure, More, Journey 341 of 559, the most hipster bands 8 of 40, the best supergroups ever made 25 of 84, the best dad rock bands that are totally worth your time. Van Halen. Albums: Van Halen 1984, Diver Down, OU 812, Chuck Berry. Albums: The Great 28, Maybelline, Two Great Guitars, Rock More, Chuck Berry, the best Chuck Berry albums of all time, 62 of 196, the greatest male pop singers of all time, 8 of 542, the greatest guitarists of all time. Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Nirvana. The Beach Boys. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Jimi Hendrix. Albums: First Rays of the New Rising Sun, Band of Gypsies, Voodoo Child, The Jimi Hendrix Collection, Live at the Fillmore East, Live at Woodstock, The Greatest Rock Star of Them All. More Jimi Hendrix Wild Stories from the Guitar Shredding Life of Jimi Hendrix, 3 of 29 members of the 27 Club, 6 of 66, the strangest opening act bookings ever. Eagles. Albums: Hotel California, Eagles' Greatest Hits, Volume 2, Desperado, The Long Run, More Eagles, 6 of 39, who is the most famous rock band in the world right now, 14 of 80, the best Southern rock bands of all time, 2 of 416, the best pop rock bands and artists. Johnny Cash. Albums: American V, 100 Highways, American Roman 4, The Man Comes Around, At Folsom Prison, American Recordings, American Roman 3, Solitary Man, More Johnny Cash, the best Johnny Cash songs of all time, 288 of 2443, the most influential people of all time, 26 of 753 people we wish were still alive. Aerosmith. Albums: Toys in the Attic, Pump, Permanent Vacation, Aerosmith, Get a Grip, More Aerosmith, the best Aerosmith songs of all time, 20 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time, 31 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Albums: The Last DJ, Damn the Torpedoes, Into the Great Wide Open, Southern Accents, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Elvis Presley. Albums: Jailhouse Rock, The Sun Sessions, From Nashville to Memphis, The Essential 60s Masters, Can't Help Falling in Love / Rock, A Hula Baby, Elvis Presley Legacy Edition, More Elvis Presley, the best Elvis Presley songs of all time, 131 of 162, 1970s Christian pop artists, 486 of 1017, the best actors in film history. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Albums: Green River, Cosmos Factory, Willie and the Poor Boys, Bayou Country, Pendulum More. Creedence Clearwater Revival. The best Creedence Clearwater Revival albums of all time. 2 of 15 bands whose whole thing is hating each other. 6 of 265 ranked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.